Hi, and welcome to the first video of Cin City Cycles. I'm OG Death Dog, and welcome to my cave.
It is pointless to resist.
So, brief history lesson. My Dubon frame, I've had her for 9 years, and that was back in the Newent days in my own shop. Our mate Freeman convinced me it's about time I actually put new parts on it, so I've been doing it for the last 4 months, getting new bits and parts to rebuild her. Today is the day I'm actually going to build her up, because the forks have finally came. Joy. Let's hope it all goes together, and you'll see anyway from the video. Let's do this. It's the next day now, and I'm doing the voiceover of me building the bike. And as you see, I'm just rearranging the parts and bits. That's me being an idiot, getting the things. There's Freeman, Mr. Holford. Right, yeah, so my bike's been living in that bag for the last 4 months. New sprocket on that chain ring, as you see. Funky parts. New cables, cable for the lockout on the rock shocks. What else was I looking for? I couldn't quite remember. That's it, he was getting my grease. Headset, that's my lockdown pin I'm messing with. Instead of using a star, I use the lockdown pin so it grips from the bottom. Let's see how we arrange the camera. Right, that's maybe now digging out headset parts, brake calipers, pins, pads. That's the headset. Make sure I re-greased it and rebuilt it. Just putting the runner on. Of course, that will compress in time. There's James May there, sorting out his tools. Greasing up the fork just to make it easier for that thing to actually get compressed down. As you can see, yes, I'm a muscle man, I managed to compress it a lot. On with the bed set, just to put the forks in. Just greasing it all up so it just easily goes in. Yeah. As you can see, I still got a bit of fork tube sticking out, so I only just nip it up, do a little dance. Then finds me a pen, ends up finding a fake pink Sharpie, I think it was. I knew I had a Sharpie. So yeah, what I ended up doing is looking at the gap, what was underneath, checking what the size of the gap was, putting the headset back on, and then marking it back up. And funny enough, after doing the ride and the bike test, yeah, we actually got the fork tube the right length. As it's disappearing, going to cut it off, and just like that, magic, it's cut, and we've brought cuppers with us. So I've put all the headset back on, with the actual spacer there, so I can actually compress it up. I put my pin in so it comes on from the bottom and from the top. It's an old school method, but it works. I prefer it than the stars what you get. Just thinking about putting that's it there, the new seat post, so we can actually put all the control units on. So I take out the standard seat post and put in my dropper. That's a Trans X 100mm dropper post, mechanical, and yeah, she's definitely gonna hold out. I think she's very strong. She's not too heavy, I must say. I think the heaviest part on that bike's my back wheel. Definitely think that most of the time what we're actually building a bike is doing all the bloody controls. So chuck on me the bomb bars. They're artillery 740s, I think they're called. It's supposed to have an upsweep of 1.5, but I noticed that they're flat bars. So I'm gonna try and see if I can find an upsweep ones of the bomb ones, because I'm trying to keep it all the bomb. Because the dropper pin is the bomb, the bars the bomb, my seat post, my seat is the bomb as well. The Jaguar cables, all neon yellow. The kit only cost me £6, the cable outers, so I managed to place all my cable outers with green, with the yellow. Yeah, me fidgeting, dancing around. Oh yeah, that was a phone call. Dennis, thank you for calling. Putting on the rear hanger. A little confession, I used the green thing, what was actually for the sprocket, and I noticed it's a mil longer, so I ended up having to change it later on to a normal just silver one, which is a shame. I wanted the green bit. Yeah, putting on the twin shifter. So all my controls for the lockout and the dropper post and gear shift are all on the right hand side, because I may not be able to feel my hand, but I can still use my thumb. Joys of a trap nerve. But yeah, it all works. It's quite comfortable. I've got it all in reach to my thumb. What I'll have to do is actually get a couple of pictures, I think, of that, of me dropper post of me controls on the right hand side. Yeah, we should have tightened that bracket up a little bit more. I just noticed that bike's moving. But yeah, my bar ends. Oh yes, there's a bit of history. The bar ends, what I'm putting on, are magnesium ones. I got them from Mountain Bike UK about 15-16 years ago. They have peeled and the original paint's gone, so I've just sprayed them and put some smiley faces on them and lacquered them. Because at the end of the day, I prefer them end caps because they're light and they've taken a lot of abuse and lasted. I've heard stories where people have punched them through, but I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I'm messing with the left hand control, putting the front brake on. Well, I say front brake, the brake what controls both, because I got link braking. One lever, both brakes. Takes a little bit of balancing to get them working, because I don't want to go arse over tip with my front brake when I lock up. So I have actually got a smaller caliper on the front, so it gives out easier. Then the back, the back wheel, she's got 200mm rear disc, and I got a 160 on the front. As you've seen there, Freemans setting up my rear brake. I'm just setting up the line for the cable. Like I say, this is the most longest part of doing the bikes. It's setting up the controls. So I am actually glad I haven't got internal routing, but it is neater to have internal routing. This is what you get for a bike frame being 9 years old, nearly 10 years old. Oh, shut up, Wookie. You just wanted to put your bit in, didn't you? Yeah, that's my cat. One of them. Simba's hiding, as normal. Oh yeah, Freeman's sorting out the front brake there with the front wheel now. That front wheel of mine is a rally built wheel from a specialised rock hopper. Cheers, Painter. What's to say, skid mark? No, Painter. No, you kill me. So yeah, cheers for free for actually sorting out new brake calipers. Got me new pads and all that from Halfords up in Gloucester. Hello Simba. It's your brother beating you up. Time to leave you alone. Okay, clear off. Oh yeah, so we've got all the front wheel in, the front brake in. just sorting out the brake cable. It's a good thing about them rock shops, they've got a nice little guide for your front brake cable, so it keeps it there. Oh, and the stand I'm using is actually from Lidl's. Cheers, Lidl's. And it's actually Freeman's stand, so thank you, Freeman. Shut up! What's the matter? What? Typical, the cats play up as I'm recording, hence why you have moments of me being quiet. I'm going to punch him in a minute. What? Yeah, so as you see, the thing that takes the most time is just sorting out cables, just putting a cable tie, just hold that cable in. I think I put 2 on the frame just to hold the cables down whilst we just sort all that out. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually got a pop lock control or remote lockout for my forks. This is going to be fun trying to figure that out. Did you have to, Wookie? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so that Sram rear mech of mine's brilliant. It's got a nice little pin what you push what actually locks it out, so you can get and adjust all the cable. You'll see in a minute how easy it is to put a chain on as well. Yeah, I got my cable running from the inside of the frames in the mech, not on the outside, because I've actually caught my cable once before on trees whilst riding during the war when I used to ride in the woods. I can't wait to get this thing built. It's been my first actual mountain bike in years. I'm definitely going to get a bigger one, I think. 27.5. Freeman's 29 is a bit big. But there you go, cable in, done. For the gig, mech, sorted out. It's got a little wash on there, it's got a guide. Just got to make sure it sits in that. And make sure to grease up the bloody guide itself where the cable runs. We've done that. I do love that 12 speed. Alright, it is quick, precise. There you go, here's the mayhem of putting it in. Just couldn't get it past the disc. We ended up having to remove the rear caliper to put the wheel in. You see a little bit of, oh, it's there, that's what's bending it now. Oh, no, it's there, no, wait, I got it, it's that bit. Yeah, take that bit off. So off comes the caliper. Swapped the spindle round because I got the Allen key ones in for quick release. So done. Then things will pucker. No one's nicking my wheels in 5 minutes. We reset up the back brake. Put the splined IS bottom bracket. I got the race face. Thank you, Connor. That's been a brilliant bottom bracket. It's just them pedals, after realising I may actually have to update them. Oh yeah, checking the alignments. Greasing up, having one pedal. Alright, me doing my hands about the 20th millionth time. Alright, there's me finding the one leak, because I've actually upgraded the front sprocket. I've gone from a 32 to a 34. The sprocket is a Snell sprocket I got on eBay. Little bit of modification, as in I just needed to fire like half a mil down on each bit to fit on my cracked chainring. Yeah, it's got now a wide tooth, chain hasn't slipped, it's a brilliant sprocket. I'm actually going to be getting a 36 and have a try on that to see if it stays, because I got a bash guard. Hopefully it sits below it. And no, it's not a plastic one, it's a metal one. So here we go. So I set up the chain, put it through the mech because it clicks and stays in place. Alright. There you go. Damn cat wanted to get in the bedroom. Yeah, I added an extra link into the chain, so because I've got an extra 2 teeth on the front sprocket. Find a little bit of adjustments, just get the right tension on that rear mech, because I am not breaking that. That's one failure what most shops forget to do, or most people do, is to bloody adjust this to stop them from moving into the back wheel. Just finally set up my controls, up there, tying them up. I actually think I left one a little loose. I think it was the lockout for the rock shocks. Okay, I don't know why I was going to say rock opener. Yeah, I must say my IDI grips, they've lasted me a while, and I do love them. Here we got all the gears, as you can see. Checking alignment. Yeah, Freeman did stop the wheel. I didn't put my hand in that wheel. I did then. Alright, pretty sweet. Then of course, always the last thing, make sure my hands ain't filthy, put my new seat on, because I got the bottom camo seat to go with the bike. Got that all up from Bangkok. Cheers, buddies. And funny enough, they came a month earlier than what they said they were going. So, sweet. Just checking the last things. Just wiring up the length of the cables, finding out which ones. So that rear brake one is my Kevlar anti-twist BMX brake cable. 30 odd quid cable that was, and it's still lasting. There we go, seat post, bing. It works. It's done. It's dusted.
Go.
Hey, as you can see, we're in the woods. Sorted the bike out. She's riding very well. We squashed the gap, we've compressed that, made sure gearing is done, brakes are working okay, and oh yeah, that's working sweet. Yeah, them tyres are sweet. As you can see, we're on nice loose dirt mud round us, so we've just been trying it out, and they're handling very well. They've got a high roller on the back at 223, and then I've got actually a smaller knobbly on the front at 225. She's doing very well. I'm actually quite impressed. We're going to leave it here. We're going to do some little riding, so there's going to be some clips of Freeman coming off and me hitting a tree, hopefully. Let's come to a stop. There he is. Oh, fucking hell. What do you think of that trial, dude?
Well, it's no Whistler, but
Yeah.
we've got to do it until we can get out and further afield.
Talking about the further field, like, definitely need to get out and sort that trail out a bit more.
Yeah, it would
I
be
think.
nice.
But
We'd get some,
we'll have to get Skidmark and Jockey down here, and maybe Fingerless with them.
I'll show you.
Yeah, and little Steve. Alright, see what goes on. Just get that route built and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm steaming up from like this.
My tyres are filled up. This mud ground is
Yeah.
so tacky,
Yeah, mine's filled as well.
but yet so slippy.
I don't know, you can't see actually. Yeah, filled. His tyres are filled in. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna go home and have a look at what needs adjusting and all this lot. So you take it easy, remember to like and subscribe and hit that button down there. It's like, I need some followers, man, please. And then the next build will be Jace's Saracen War 2. Yes, you heard me, a Saracen War.
That's an oldie.
It's an oldie,
That's a classic.
but she's gone up to 27.5. So we'll see how it
Is
goes.
that even possible?
It did.
We'll see.
We'll see. Right, peace, motherfuckers, peace.